Why is this happening? Today marks another year of working with Joby. Joby is the company of the tripods that I use every single day for the camera that we're filming on right now. I just have it off because I want to show you. And for most of my Instagram story clips because I use the phone for most of that. Or if I just want to film a video with my phone or any tripod at all. Joby makes the best tripods. I've been a huge supporter of Joby for years before I even worked with them. And to work with them is a blessing because either way, I'm gonna have to use their stuff. So now that I'm re-signed with them for another year, this is another blessing and I'm really grateful for that. So if you guys want to check out some of the tripods that I use, click the link in the description. There's also a discount code you can use. If you need a good tripod for your DSLR camera, GoPro, or even just your phone, if you want to get some nice Instagram clips, they have everything. So check that out, check their website. Plenty of gear that's gonna help you create content and bring people who wanna watch you along for the ride. In celebration for re-signing with Joby, I wanted to ride flat. Kinda wanna do that anyway, regardless. But today I want to not just have a good session and try to learn something new, but show you guys what my first scooter trick was, and we'll do that first. And just to say, I've been riding for almost 19 years. I've had different favors on what I'd like to ride. There were different times in my life where I like stairs, I like park, I like street, I like more park, I like flat a little bit. And obviously now flat is my favorite and my priority. But there were times where I just love stairs. That's like the weird one. I love stairs and handrails. And that was like the gnarly era of my life. But my first trick, I can remember when I got on the scooter, I couldn't really do much besides jump up and down curves. And I didn't really count that as a trick. My first trick ever that I did on a scooter was a 1-foot manual. Kind of makes sense why I like manuals now, but we would call it a wheelie, and it's basically this. I had my front foot in the back and did this and bounced. And I was actually at a tennis court when I was practicing it. I would try to do distance like this, go from line to line, then try to do like halfway and try to make it all the way to the end. And that was my first trick. Obviously it makes perfect sense because that trick has now transformed into one of my most useful tricks, which is nearly the same thing, but mega spin. We'll do the wheelie, and obviously in this video, we'll be doing mega spins because that is a very crucial part of flatland. First, let's do a wheelie. You guys wheelie? It's such a good feeling, easy trick that can help with a lot of advanced tricks. If you can wheelie, that is half of doing a mega spin, because a mega spin is just the exact same trick spinning. So if you can wheelie, then I'm sure you get the hang of mega spins. I really enjoy these videos. I bring you along for my first experience with certain tricks. I love to reminisce, and then I also am curious to what you guys can do. So please leave a comment if you can wheelie, and what's the longest wheelie you've ever done, or you're at the point where you have infinite balance. Talking a lot so far, but I just wanted to show you guys that and explain to you what my first trick was. Let's move on from wheelie, and let's get this session going. This thing, it's been a long time since we did a world's first, and sometimes when I think about doing one, it's harder to do one as I put like pressure on being creative, and you can never be creative when you're trying to force yourself to be creative. But I really want to learn something new, at least a new combo. But I do have some world's first that I want to do. I just need it to be not windy, and right now it's really windy. But we're gonna try a couple of new things right now and try to really explore some new ideas. One thing, and that is this brake. This is the NV nylon brake that comes on every single NV scooter pretty much. But if I were to try that trick over and over again, or if I was just to use this brake over and over again, or any, what am I saying? If I were to use a metal brake over and over again, or try that one trick over and over again with a metal brake, it would heat up and it would actually start ruining my wheel. If I landed on it, it would actually burn my hand. Like, I've actually burned my arm from pressing my brake too much and then trying to do a Superman. My arm would hit it. But the nylon brake, one, doesn't heat up as much because it's not full metal. It's surrounded by nylon. There's a little sheet of metal underneath. This thing does not heat up easily. I don't even remember it heating up and staying hot. I've done like a hill bomb and stopped, and it's hot for like 1 second and it stops. But it doesn't really stay hot, which is good because that prolongs the life of your wheel. The reason why your wheels wear out faster in the back is because a lot of times you press your brake not just from the friction, but from the heat and the friction. So the nylon brake is definitely something that is going to help your wheels, and of course it sounds really nice because there's nothing really bouncing around, no metal on metal action. There's a trick I want to work on that we're doing the other day, and we're just going to try that for a few minutes and see if we can get it consistent. Why is this happening? Every day is different. This trick I probably did maybe 3 or 4 total, like ever, which is not a lot, but it is a new day and I've done it already. So I was thinking I'd be able to do it in 5, 10. Battle's on. Finally, my intentions were to get the trick consistent, not to just do another one. I mean, we landed one, but consistency, like do multiple in a row, getting better at tricks. By the way, I'm getting a bike. I'm gonna say when. I actually don't really know when, but I'm not gonna say when. And I'm not going to say what kind of bike or what the reason is or what I'm doing with it, but I am getting a bike, like a BMX bike, like a bike for tricks. So get excited. And that's something that I'm not converting to biking, obviously. Like I can't, even if I tried and put 19 years onto the scooter. I'm going to try something for 10 minutes and convert. Like, that's not how it works. But it'd be cool to have one. I've never had a BMX bike. I have a racing bike and I've ridden other bikes, but I've never actually ridden a BMX bike for longer than 5 minutes. So that's gonna be interesting. So get excited for that. We're gonna be giving you more news in the next month or so. That makes no sense that that one was first try and the other one wasn't. That makes no sense. That's so stupid. Sometimes I feel like there's no skill involved when I'm riding. It's just luck. Because the first time I ever did that took me like 4 or 5 hours. This one that I did before took me 5 minutes the first time I learned it, but today it took me an hour. That one took me first try. I don't understand that sometimes. I didn't realize I got the farmer tank going. Let the summer come through. Pretty good session today, and just an exciting time. One, to be working with Joby again for another year, because like I said, I'm going to be using this stuff regardless. So now working with them, being on a creative team, being an ambassador for Joby is awesome, because we get to explore ideas, do giveaways. I get to have some input on some of the products that come out, and I know what you guys need and know what you guys like, and I always try to showcase the right gear that you can definitely use. I hope you like these my first videos, and let me know in the comments what your first trick was. What was the first trick? And if it was a bunny hop, you gotta come and bunny hop. Like, let me know what was the first thing you felt comfortable and you did and you were proud of, and mine was wheelie, and I would like to know what yours is. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You do all that, really helps this channel out. I got a few ideas. I'm gonna try to come up with them right now. So I'll see you guys in the next one.